Good evening, beloved. The time is coming. What time is that, Sharon? Bedtime Ministry, of course. Beloved, by the grace of God, we are here. Bedtime is upon us. You're there. I'm here. It is bedtime. So, what do you do when your heart is torn into 1,000 pieces? Perhaps even 2,000 pieces. I'm reminded of a jigsaw puzzle. Sometimes you get a jigsaw puzzle and it might be 34 pieces. It might be 64 pieces. Sometimes it's even 100 pieces, 500 pieces. And perhaps you're able to manage that. But then every now and then you'll come across a jigsaw puzzle and it might be a 2,000 piece puzzle. Now, true enough, when you're working together as a family, you're together for the weekend, and so the goal is to put together this 2,000 piece jigsaw puzzle uh, throughout the weekend. And everyone works together, and lo and behold, by the time everyone goes their separate ways, the puzzle has been put back together. Well, beloved, when we think about the heart, and so often you can be lied to, so often you can be um, put down, and your heart is just, over time, it's just torn into pieces. And then you wake up one day and it's like, it's got to be in 2,000 pieces, just like that impossible jigsaw puzzle. And so you may try to put it back together again, and it seems impossible. Well, beloved, I want you to know that all things are possible with God. Life is a process, and you go through, and how can I put the pieces back together? Well, beloved, when it's torn as such, you can't put it back together. I can't put it back together. But I submit to you that through Christ, every piece can be put back together. Remember that nursery rhyme growing up? Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses, all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. So often it's like that in life. But when you trust God, I just want you to know you hang in there. I'm hanging in there. You keep living. I'm determined to keep living. You keep prayerful. I'm staying prayerful. And little by little, you'll find that God, He's able to put the pieces back together again. That's just where my heart is right now, like it's torn into 2,000 pieces. Do I start with the ends? Do I start with the middle? Do I find a color and start with that color in this circle or this top or this bottom? I don't know. It seems like an impossible task, but with God, all things are possible. My hope and prayer as you rest on tonight and as I rest on tonight, my hope and prayer is that when we awaken in the morning, we awaken with the revelation that God is able to put the pieces back together again. I love you all. Rest well. I'm out. Good night. Deuces.